Hello, folks, and welcome back to Stellaris and the continuous adventures of the Union of the Deep. In the last episode, we had quite a few little events popped up with our dealing with the void spawn egg and getting research for that and contaminating our water system and then cleaning that up and defeating these robot guys over here in this system on our edge of our empire. And now we're going to look to continue to expand and continue, apparently, to collect vassals. We have 3 vassals now, or at least official vassals. One in the Menjusana here, the Syndicate of Menjusana, which they approached us very early on, and we accepted them into our empire. That was many episodes ago. Then 2 episodes ago, I think it was 2, we got this Genlot Republic involved. We looked through our list and found them to be a small republic that needed some help, and they joined us quite willingly. And then, surprisingly, our neighbors here, the Hegemony of Savant, came up and said they'd like to be our bulwark, which I think they've fully converted now into a bulwark, I believe. Yes, right here. Yeah, so now they're a bulwark for the Hegemony of Savant. Oh, will become a bulwark, sorry, in 962 days. So we'll check back at them, which will give them bonuses for a whole bunch of stuff. Involving defense and ship production. So that'll be good for them, especially since right next to these kingdoms here, which I'm a little worried about, these empires. And then we got a secret vassalage. These people here, the Urkbot, the Iribot knowledge seekers, came up to us quietly one day and said, "Hey, we would love to be your secret vassal." But I'm not sure what that means. See right here, it says pledging secret fealty toward the Union of the Deep. Sounds good, I guess. Do you have any special stuff here? Yeah, they don't appear to be anybody else's. Oh, they're a bulwark? I see. So they're a bulwark under the Sovereign Proval Gator systems. But they want to be under us. So let's take a look at the Sovereign Provagalis. These guys here. Alright, so they're under them. They're equivalent to me. Seem to be independent, not in any sort of system. They are a association with a federation, but they're not a federation member. And they are the overlord of 1, 2, 3 other empires. So the state of Nendi and the Mengeti Assembly, as well as our secret vassals, the Iribot knowledge seekers. Very cool. So let's check out these other 2. These guys. Do they like me? They do. They would be a secret fealty, sure. Let's do that as well. Why not? Why not? They are xenophiles. We like xenophiles. Alright, and let's see the other one. Was the state of Nendi. These guys, so they are also xenophiles and fanatics, and they would also be secret fealty, so let's do that too. Well, why not? So I think that means all of them would join us. Yeah, there's one. Democratic Menji Assembly, and the state of Nendi. So let's see where these people are. So you got the Iribot Knowledge Seekers, the Democratic Assembly here, perfect, and where's the state? There's the state. The state of Nendi is up here. Very cool. I really need like a space connection over here so that I'm next to all these people who are my allies. What are these allied obedient stars? There's zealots. An authoritarian. I don't like them. Well, we can establish an embassy over there at the very least. And then they got the raiders down here, which I don't like either. I really need to take out these guys. They're very inferior to me. They don't have any allies. Would they subjugate under me? They would not. Because they're my rival. Well, we'll just wait for a little bit. Continue to build our empire up a little bit, and then we'll see what we can do. I would like you to build star to get even more energy credits to try and get this up. See what we can do. You're waiting. You're in the Sargass system. Oh, perfect. You're done here. Let's also build this star to get more energy credits, because energy seems to be a problem. And in fact, let's take a look at the trade situation. I don't often look at this screen because I find the trade a little confusing is the wrong word, but not intuitive. So let's see where trade is coming. We got problems with piracy over here, so it might be worth building a starbase in Beta Celi. Now there's only 6 trade here, so I don't know if I want to build one out here. But perhaps there's a Shroud tunnel there. Where else do I have trade just sitting around? A little bit right here, but there's not much piracy problem, so I don't know if I want to do that. See, the trade counts towards money, right? You get more energy credits with trade. So maximizing your trade is a good idea. This is an unclaimed system, but I don't really need to build anything there. There's only 5, maybe 7 here that I can grab. Not that useful. 7 up here in Eurydice. All of that seems to be pretty good. I should probably build the trade network over here where I got the piracy issues, or maybe over here. No, I've got a starbase here to cover this. Yeah, let's build one here. We'll build one in this system. I have an extra spot for it, so why not? Starbase, upgrade, off we go. And we'll collect the trade here and protect the trade that's going through here so it's not stolen by pirates. This science ship is not doing anything, so let's... I don't have anything it needs to look at. So let's go to our planet viewer here, planets and sectors. And we'll find the planets with the highest research. So the biggest one is in the deep here. So I do have somebody here, but that's 52 on Zarak. So maybe. Nothing here on the planets. Oh, 51, sorry, on Paulina. Okay, so Paulina and Zarak would be the 2. So Paulina is over here, and it's already got a fleet. And then Zarak is the other one. It does not. So let's take you, go over here, go to Zarak Prime, and assist research. So have the most impact there, because it's only a, I can't remember, it's a % increase, I believe, to the planet's research. To that only that specific planet. Oh. Alright. Big stretch there.
We grow ever stronger.
Good, you're done here. Let's hook up those moats. I'm being selective because I only have so many minerals at the moment.
We grow ever stronger.
This is food, right? Yeah. And so I need to pick and choose what I can do here. So you're in that system, and what do I have left here? Okay, we'll grab these. Did that reduce that by another 9, I think, or 10?
Technology secured.
More tech is good. I wouldn't mind a tech that gives me more. Oh, yeah, energy. Perfect. So at the end of the month, this should update. We'll see what we can get. Let's grab the civic slots, and maybe we'll pick a new civic for our empire. What does this go down to? 5% gives us an extra 10. That's good. Unfortunate immobilization of the void spawn. A bright day has greeted the packed crowds on the deep. Today is the procession carrying our proof of the destruction of the void spawn traveled through the planet's cities. The parade's progress was broadcast throughout the Empire to millions of viewers. The void spawn's venom gland already seems to have become a staple of deep Dwellian culture, inspiring artists and creators across the Union of the Deep. After finishing the world tour, the void spawn venom gland was placed in a specialized display at the center of the capital to inspire generations to come. Very cool. So what does that give us? So we get the cleansed void spawn venom gland modifier, giving us habitability plus 15%, which is, I mean, is that across the whole empire? No, just on my planet. You can see at the top here, it says the deep, right at the top of that. So on this planet, it gives us more habitability. This is my home world. I have 100% habitability anyhow. That's kind of useless. Society research from jobs is helpful though, especially since my capital is a big research planet, and a bunch of unity. Very useful. Awesome, that concludes that event chain. I kind of like those new event chain style situations. We don't have much to do here. Alright, let's check our edicts while we're at it. What do we have? We are pretty good. We got research subsidies going. We got exotic gas boost. That gives us... Okay, I can get rid of this stuff, so I don't need that on anymore. I don't need the volatile armor hit points thing, and I don't need focusing crystals. That's probably where a bunch of my stuff was going. I don't need to do that. We will keep this going though, the research subsidies. So that will increase my production of rare crystals a bit, I think. Guess we'll find out in a month. We're already at +2, which is good. Shielded planet. As confirmed in its recent survey of Jezemi 5, is surrounded by an incredibly strong energy field that deflects all attempts to scan it. The field appears to be generated from the planet's nearby moon. One more minor artifact, and creates an archaeological site. Excellent. So we'll dig that up once that system is ready to go. Sure, we'll just grab all those while we're at it. Somebody wants to speak with me. This is my vassal. They would like a migration treaty. Let's check on them. What kind of world are they? They're tundra. We don't really need tundra. No, I'd rather keep my influence for the moment. We'll decline that. We do have a new colony, so let's build a city district. And let's take a look here. We got more research. That's useful. Let's see what else we can build. Maybe it's time to finally do L-gate activation. Still a little worried about that. Still a little worried about that. Defense grid could be good. Or the proton launchers. Look at the proton launchers. I do like the missiles in this game.
We grow ever stronger.
Excellent. You can just wait. You are waiting. Fortunately, we're a little resource choked at the moment. Both energy and food are on a big negative. I could use a lot more minerals.
Complete.
And these two are not at the numbers I'd like them to be, the consumer goods and the alloys, especially the alloys. But we'll see. We'll keep working on it. New housing districts is excellent. Advanced sightcraft is very good, so we'll get that. It'll make our carrier ships pretty good. We should design our
Ever stronger.
battleships while we're at it. Okay, so this is done. So let's build the starbase here, so we can do the research. You're finished there. Okay, I'm gonna stick you on automatic. You're not finished here, so you're just gonna hang out. But I'm going to finish building that. You're just going to hang out there while I wait for this starbase to be finished so you can start the archaeological dig. Yeah, seems pretty good. Are any of these archaeological specialists? No, 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 and no, and no. Alright. But being psychic gives them +1 archaeological skill. That's it. That's okay. It's good enough. Alright, let's take a look at the battleship. Ship designer. New design. Battleship. So for the bow section, we got a bunch of options here. We could do hangars. I do like hangars. Or artillery or broad. Let's do hangars. Yeah, I like hangars. Hangars again. Carrier core. We have a lot of fighters, and then mediums to go along with the fighter distance, so we're not super far away in our attack. So we have medium weapons. Looks like our best weapons are lasers, so let's do that. Fill that in, a whole bunch of lasers. And then point defense, we got some of these, so I got 4, let's do 2 of each. Probably not optimal to do 2 of each, but we'll do that. And then we got our level 2 fighters in here. It's interesting how this picture is different than this picture, but you know, c'est la vie. And then down here, we want a lot of shields if we can do it. I still have a ton of power. I'd like to have a little bit of armor, so we'll still do that. What else could we use? Auxiliary fire control gives me a chance to hit, sure. We'll do that. And shield capacity gives me more shields. +10 sublight speed is nothing to turn down, but is it worth it, or is it better to have the shields? I think it's better to have the shields. So that turns our shields from 2040 to 2244. That's pretty good. We got the level 4 reactor, the level 3 hyperdrive, the level 3 thrusters, the level 4 sensors, the tachyon sensors. And this says line, which is incorrect. I would like it to be carrier. And we'll call this something interesting involving the ocean. So right now we have the Tide Hunter, the Hunter of the Deep, and the Wave Skipper. This is only giving me Jet and Abyss, which I don't like. Let's call this the let's call this the something of the Abyss. The Navigator of the Abyss? Maybe. I don't want to do Hunter again, because I got Tide Hunter and Hunter of the Deep. In fact, it makes me want to change one of those names. School of the Deep, since it's got a carrier ship. The Defender of the Deep. Trident of the Deep. Trident of the Abyss, I mean. Stalker of the Abyss. Let's try the Stalker. I like that. Stalker of the Abyss. Sounds good. Auto upgrade because it's very good to do that, and we'll save that, and we'll delete the battleship automatic one. Wait, Skipper, Type Hunter. Let's change the name from Hunter of the Deep to Defender of the Deep. That's better. And we'll delete this. You have yours all set up here. This looks good. You have a lot of extra power. Let's upgrade this to be one more shield here. And these are the reactors, which I don't need that, so let's do fire control and shield capacitor. There we go. That makes it a little more beefy. Save that. Yes, I want to overwrite. Tide Hunter, you could probably have the afterburners. And we'll save that. And the Wave Skipper, I think I'm going to switch this from this to missile ship. Let's do the missile boat. Right now we only have nuclear missiles, but that'll change. Look at the missiles and lasers here. We'll grab the afterburner while we're at it. Grab them some shields. A couple of Dural Steel armors. How much do these shields cost in energy? 25. We'll grab one more shield. And we'll save that. Perfect. There we go. We'll be a missiles and carrier type species. I don't know if that's optimal, but it seems fun. So we'll do that. I should probably include those in some of my fleets. So let's take a look at our fleet management here. We'll grab our first fleet here, the Dewey Shoal, which is cruisers and corvettes. And I'd like to switch this mostly over to including battleships. I'm gonna have 90, so let's put as many battleships as I can, which is 3. Let's lower corvettes and get that up to 90 for 4. That's pretty good. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll add a battleship, knock that up to 3, knock that down to 10, knock that up to 4 to be 90. And as time goes on, we'll attrition out some of these cruisers and replace them with battleships. And the detached shoal is my smaller fleet, which is just corvettes and a few destroyers. So maybe we'll bump this up to 10 destroyers, and then we'll fill up the rest of this with corvettes. 70 corvettes. Sounds good. So this would be 90 plus 90 plus 90, so that's 270. So that'll be 50 over. So what I'll probably do is fill these two up and then leave this drenched shoal unfilled until we are ready. Okay. They're all on their way. Let's reinforce this.
We grow ever stronger.
And see where we go from there. Now, is that starbase completed over here? It is. Perfect. Let's upgrade that starbase, and while we're here, we'll build the trade hub and hangar bay, and we'll build the off-world trading company. We're just waiting for this to finish, and then we can start that research project.
We grow ever stronger.
Perfect, so let's start that. Excavate site, and then we'll grab our buddy here and build these mining stations. Continue on our way. I keep forgetting to keep up with this. I need to purchase that. I need to sell this. That'll be good for now. I do not have food shortage, so this should go away, but the problem is that every time this goes down to 0 and I tick a month over without noticing, it creates a little crisis that you have to resolve, giving us negative effects for 15 months, which is kind of annoying that it happens, but I really should encourage you to keep track of what's going on. What were you doing? Oh, you were going to build something because you're on automatic. I see. These ships are repaired, so that's good. Let's check the shipyards. What are you up to, shipyards? You're building me some battleships. Perfect.
A new colony has been founded.
Now you keep up with that, and I'll deal with this new colony. We'll build that city district, and I'll get that temple underway so that it's ready to go. If I can find it in the list, there it is. And then we'll have to go to those other two that finished and update that. Oh. The Armistice Initiative. Continued excavations of the ruins of Jezimai 5A have revealed that an abandoned base was once a massive military installation built by the Armistice Initiative. They were a semi-permanent alliance of at least 5 large and very advanced interstellar powers active in this galactic region some 75,000 years ago. The exact nature of this alliance is unknown, but it appears to have been committed to bringing an immediate end to several long-running galactic wars. Large military contingents from each initiative member were stationed at the base on this moon. Interesting. 3 more minor artifacts. Now I'm going to check something real quick here. Yeah, 45, I need 50, so I need 5 more minor artifacts to be able to delve into the secrets of the Ahut, which I would like to do. So we'll just hold on to that for a moment.
We grow ever stronger.
I'm really eating through this food. I don't have enough to build anything at the moment. Let's just buy a little bit more food. What I'll do is I'll sell another batch of that and buy 1,000 food. Thankfully our energy crisis is really reduced, so that's good. Alright, let's close up the sectors. Good, a tradition, that might help. Ethics attraction, labor change, leader lifespan, housing. Let's do housing. is I'm going to be limited to being able to what I can build because I don't have um, the resource output at the moment to do that. So we're just going to have to wait. You're done here. Let's stick you in Fu, and eventually we'll build something there. And you're done here. Let's stick you in this one. And we'll eventually build something there. Let's get what is the Maw building? Oh, another battleship. Excellent. Bit of a crisis going on here. Really got to get this under control. We're working on it as best as we can. I got to build up a few more of this minerals. I'll get to 1,000, I think, and then I'm going to take a look at some worlds and see if we can build some more agricultural districts. Maybe maximize the farming. Check the workers to make sure they are actually farming, which would be helpful. I could do a relic activation, but I don't really think I should. At this point, doesn't seem useful. Migration treaty from these guys. I think I'm going to decline that for the moment, but in the future I might, yes. And we'll check out this moon base archaeological event, the Belligerent Party C. The shielded planet in this system was the capital of one of the warring empires. The Armistice Initiative was formed to stop. The Empire's name is still unknown, but they are referred to simply as Belligerent Party C in all initiative records received so far. Apparently, the Armistice Initiative sought to make an example of the Belligerent Party C. After invading their space and winning several hard-fought battles, the Initiative permanently imprisoned the homeworld of Party C behind an energy shield. A military base was established on a nearby moon to maintain the shield and act as a response force in the unlikely event of containment failure. Very curious. One more minor artifact. Excellent. Now we only need 4. Hopefully this event gives us the 4 we need. But we'll have to see that in the next episode. It's been a pleasure having you with me. If you're enjoying this series, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot as I'm trying to grow this into something that many people can see and something that I can use for a job, because it would be cool to just play games at home and make money at it. But if it doesn't work out, then whatever. Anyhow, if you're enjoying the series, I'm glad, and we'll see you in the next episode where we'll continue our adventures, delve into this armistice, continue to expand at a bit of a slower rate than I like, but we are expanding, and perhaps declare war on the sovereign state over here by supporting our allies, our newly secret subjects here. Getting over there will be a bit difficult, but possibly we can do it. Anyhow, see you then.